You always saw yourself when you were growing up as like, I'm going to go into music. I
Yeah.
can sing and I love music and I have the feeling that I could be a great songwriter. And so why, if you loved music and you knew you were going to be a musician, why didn't you become a musician? Why did you go into acting?
At the time when I did Almost Famous and then had all this sort of recognition, you didn't cross over. So it was like the dream of pursuing music kind of was like, okay, the people around me were like, you've got this great thing going. You don't really cross over.
Did it cross your mind when you were making the record album?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Everyone sits in their basement and types on Instagram or on TikTok with their feelings, and everyone has a voice. Did you almost say to yourself, you know what, I don't want to put up with this shit?
I think it's why I didn't do it for so long. I think
Right.
that it was that, and it's scary to put out your own work.
Right.
Writing and something I love so much that I have such a deep connection to. It's like, oh, I'm going to put this out there, and it's the most vulnerable creatively I've felt. But I something happened during COVID, and I was like, it was that first month where I was like, oh, are we going to die? Like, what's happening?
Right.
And then when it kind of started to calm down just a little bit, and I could be reflective of what my life creatively has been up to now, that was when I was like, I have to do music. Because I would just I'd be on my deathbed, and I'd be like, God, I left something on the table, and I don't know what it would have been.
I knew you could sing. But what you're talking about is not only just being a singer, but being a songwriter is the scary part, too. When you did that movie with Sia, Music, that's when I knew you could sing.
The music in Music was phenomenal.
And when she comes to you and says, I want you to sing my song, that's a vote of confidence, right?
It's so funny. I've been saying that. She was the turning point for me vocally. She's a huge part of inspiring me to be more in music.
Were you intimidated at all? Because she's such an incredible talent.
No, she's the best. She's warm and...
But you weren't uptight singing in front of her and having her sort of there to evaluate you?
No, because she made me feel like she had so much confidence in me that I just wanted it to be great for her.
One of your big influences, you say, Madonna.
I mean...
How old are you around that time when you first start hearing Madonna?
Like 5.
Does your mom bring you to a concert? Do you meet Madonna because you do have... No, you never met her.
You know when I met Madonna? When she was with Warren Beatty, and I was a little girl. She actually called the house, and Oliver answered the phone one time because Warren was at the house.
Right.
And we were just frozen. It was like, Oliver was like, it's Madonna.
Oh, that's right. Now you're right. And your life is so rich because Warren was in Shampoo with your mom.
They're so close.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but Madonna was my hero. I mean, oh my God. I mean, I think she was every young girl's hero.
Is it true Lenny Kravitz taught you how to play the guitar or showed you the first chords?
Yes. Well,
how does that happen?
Because I knew him through friends, and I had just bought this guitar because I was like, I want to learn how to play the guitar. And we were all hanging out, and he basically just sat there and taught me, like the basic, G, C, D.
How old were you at this point?
I think I was 19.
You know everybody. I don't know anyone. Did you know Prince?
I did. I got to sit next to Prince at the Golden Globes.
Really? What was that like?
And I was just like, it's Prince. You're just like, ugh. He was talking to me, and he said something to me, and I was kind of a little frozen, which I'm not like that. I can talk to anybody. And I was like, I'm sorry. I just can't stop hearing Little Red Corvette in my head. I was like, all I hear is you singing Little Red Corvette. And he giggled, and he's like, I like that.